all of us gain from the fact that there was a women's movement. Yes, we are anti-racist and we are for women's rights.
We thought we were going to change it all.
We're all uniting and we're building solidarity across these different struggles.
I see it in the next generation already. The men I know who were raised by single mothers are different men. The young people who don't care what race someone is are different people. And we contributed to that.
The topic we are tackling today is often misunderstood but is critically important in Malaysian media. Feminism. Feminism is about more than just equality in the law. It is about equality in how women are seen, heard, and also represented in everyday life. The media also has a significant impact on women's social imagination. What stories are told? Unheard? Who is heard? Who gets to be represented and how?
However, in Malaysia, the feminist narrative is often biased in the media. It would be ignored, misrepresented, or painted as something radical. So, in recent years, several Malaysian cases have sparked nationwide debates about genders, women's rights, and also the feminism. So, from Nilofar's fashion to Husniza's activism to media bias, these aren't a isolated story. They show a bigger problem. So, in these videos, let's break it down through 5 key issues where media and feminism clash in Malaysia.
First, who runs the media? Mostly men, and that influence the news that society consumes. From Esra Awani, Women in Journalism initiative also showed that very few women are in senior leadership roles on editorial boards, and that limits voices. If women are deciding what's news, feminist issues often get buried or distorted.
Let's shift the discussion towards activism. When young people speak up, more often young women, how does the media respond? Do they back them or do they spin it? In 2021, student activist which is Ain Husniza went viral after she condemned a teacher for making jokes about rape. Instead of centering the problem of rape culture in school, some media frame her as rude and rebellious. See the issue here? This is how feminist voice get marginalized. We center our attention around their voice rather than their cause.
Let's take a look at the public figures. Some women are brave enough to question the system, but how does the media frame them? Words like radical or anti-religion get tossed around easily when women are labeled. For example, solicitor and activist Siti Kasim is known for saying whatever is on her mind. The media use diagnostic around Siti to label her as too Western or that she is anti-religion. Why is it that when a man questions the system, he's courageous, but if a woman does, she's a threat? That's how ideologies in the media work. They shape public opinion and somehow will be labeled.
Now we can get into some depth on the body. From a woman's perspective, we are being critical of our bodies even when fully covered. The way that women dress becomes greater than what they are doing, and the media is fully engaged with that. Back in 2021, when Niloufar launched a fashion ad in a turban and slim pants, which is fully covered, and the world lost their minds. So, the media did not entertain or discuss her business, but they were fully focused on her dress. Feminism can challenge the idea that women's bodies must be publicly acceptable.
Representation is not only limited to news, it is also part of the everyday ads that we see during festive times. What does that say about gender roles in Malaysia today? Let's talk about advertising. Raya ads still show that women in the kitchen cooking while men are sitting, eating or praying. So that might reflect tradition, but it does not reflect our reality. Women today are leading households, running business, and still portrayed as domestic helpers. This is what we call ideological hegemony in the media.
So, what have we learned? The Malaysian media still struggle with how it's representing feminism, be it newsroom to advertising, or activist engagement or dress code drama. Feminist voices are often distorted or erased. But let's demand better, support diverse voices, challenge the headlines, share empowering stories, because feminism is not solely a Western phenomenon. It is Malaysian, so media shape minds, so let's shape better media.
Are we more connected or more distracted? With new media everywhere, our brains are being pulled in a million of directions. But it is not just about screen time. It's about how the platform are designed and what that's doing to our attention, relationship, and even our self-value.
This is not a theory. There are real cases in Malaysia and across the world that demonstrate this culture of distraction is affecting global societies in big ways. So in this video, let's look at 5 real cases, which is 24/7 hours connectivity means we are online all the time, checking messages, switching apps, scrolling news. But how does that relate to mad thinking? Which is, what is mad thinking? It's mean fast, superficial, surface level thinking, like it's like a fast food. It's convenient but it's bad for you. So we process information quickly, but we often don't interrogate or question information that is superficially absorbed. Like case SPM, examination leaks via Telegram study group in 2021 until 2023. So the SPM paper leaks through Telegram platform and WhatsApps. So because we are always connected, students share answers through group chats that less critical learning. So fast access means fast answers but not real understanding. That's a mad thinking.
Okay, now let's talk about Generation Me. So basically, Generation Me is a culture of self-image, metrics, and online acceptance. So digital narcissism is when people chase attention at a cost to their privacy, empathy, or respect. So social media incentivizes being visible even negatively. So there's 2 cases. The first one is Bella Porch, Malaysia Tattoo Backlash 2020 and Hot Seat TikTok Trend 2023. So from the case of Bella Porch, she ends up posting a tattoo where the tattoo looks like the Malaysian flag on her arm. So outrage ensued, but more about online outrage than real world issues. And another case, which is students posted TikTok during class for some clout, and the ability to go viral is more valuable than focus or even respect. So this is digital narcissism, attention at any cost.
We live in the age of infinite content, but that does not necessarily, which means better thinking. Cognitive overload occurs when we take in too much too fast, draining memory, imagination, and also focus. Creativity is negatively affected because our brains are always reacting as opposed to reflecting. Case like overuse of AI tools is prevalent in Malaysia, plus TikTok brain, which means phenomenon worldwide. AI tools like ChatGPT and Quillbot became so popular among students in Malaysia that university had to warn against plagiarism. Scientists are discussing on TikTok brain and the impact of short videos that rewiring all our attention spans. We are not thinking deeper, we are outsourcing creativity, and that is affecting how we learn.
Though multitasking sounds effective, it's mostly a myth. Our brain can't pay deep attention to 2 things at once. What we are doing is task switching, which makes us slower, tired, and inattentive. Like a case, Zoom class burned out in Malaysia plus study with me failures. So during lockdown, Malaysians participated in Zoom classes while babysitting, cooking, or doing work. This sounds effective, but it was exhausting. So multitasking is causing people to burn out, like not perform better at all. So we need to focus to unlock the new purpose skill.
New media altered the bonds we have, but not necessarily for the best. While social media and digital messaging allows for quick responses, engagement, as well as emotion, connection is distant with ghosting, scene zones, and even online drama. So do you guys remember the Malaysian couple that broke up live on TikTok? 50,000 people tuned in to watch that intimate and private moment, which is now public and no longer private. So digital speed means emotional clarity often doesn't catch up with the speed of change. Messages are quick, but feelings are slow.
What do all of these incidents tell us? We live in a world of distraction.
Cell phones have become an integral part of modern society, with nearly everyone owning one. While they have undoubtedly revolutionized communication and made information more accessible, there are growing concerns about the negative impact they are having on civilization. One of the main issues is the decline in face-to-face interactions. People are becoming increasingly reliant on their phones for communication, leading to a decrease in meaningful conversations and personal connections. This has resulted in a society that is more disconnected and isolated than ever before. Another problem is the constant distraction that cell phones provide. With notifications constantly buzzing and social media feeds constantly updating, people are finding it difficult to focus on tasks and engage in deep, meaningful work. This has led to a decrease in productivity and an increase in stress and anxiety. Furthermore, cell phones have also been linked to a rise in mental health issues, such as depression and anxiety. The constant comparison to others on social media and the pressure to always be connected have taken a toll on people's mental well-being. Overall, while cell phones have undoubtedly brought many benefits, it is clear that they are also having a negative impact on civilization. It is important for individuals to be mindful of their phone usage and strive to find a balance between the benefits and drawbacks of these devices.
The new media is shaping how we think and even how we express ourselves. But these distractions are not arbitrary or been designed. The platforms are in constant competition to capture your attention. And now, you can regulate to what you give your attention.
So take baby steps, turn off notifications, be present, don't buy into the lie that quicker gives you more smarts, because a mind that is focused is a powerful mind. Also, distraction is engineered, awareness is an act of defiance. Thank you.